Hey Swanky fans, thanks for tuning into our video today. If you are not subscribed, would you do me a favor before you continue watching and just click the button down below. It really helps us out, helps us keep pushing out content, helps us keep getting unboxings and course reviews and all the good stuff that you guys love. Like the video, comment down below if you like my glasses and what your favorite coffee is. And yeah, let's get into the video. We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming of unboxings and course features and whatnot from the disc golf world to bring you an update from the world of professional disc golf. Now, I know some of you may not even be aware that there is professional disc golf, and others of you, like myself, are deeply entrenched in the world of the Pro Tour, the National Tour, Worlds, you know, all the different sponsors and all the different players. We are in it. Now, those of you that do know, we're currently in the off season. So we finished up around October with the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship. Winner was Kevin Jones. Yeah, we finished up in October and now we're in the off season, and I just wanted to bring you guys an update and discuss some of the changes, some of the updates we've received, and some of the shakeups that are going on in the world of professional disc golf right now, specifically in free agency. Now, this isn't the NBA, but in 2018, we had potentially the biggest disc golf free agency shakeup of all time take place when Paul McBeth took his talents to South Beach. I mean, he took his talents from Innova to Discraft.
In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to
Discraft. That was the conclusion you woke up with this morning.
Discraft being South Beach in this scenario. Yeah, Paul McBeth switched and it shook things up, and it really brought attention to free agency in disc golf as an idea. I mean, there were shakeups before, but this was ground shaking. He was, you know, obviously Innova sponsored for his entire career, I believe, up to that point. At least most of his successful professional career was with Innova until he switched to Discraft, and then bring in 2019, and now we have Paige Pierce switching to Discraft, the queen of the FPO. All of a sudden, you know, free agency is a thing. You've got Ultiworld has, I think for the last couple of years, started tracking players moving back and forth from different sponsors, and now it's a full-blown thing. We've got a rumor mill now, we've got people, we've got contracts. It's getting serious. So I just wanted to bring you guys an update on where we are at 2020 moving into 2021. Who are the free agents? Who's signing extensions? Who's switching sponsors? Where in the world is Ezra Aderhold going? We have a whole lot of questions, and that's what I want to dive into today. For starters, Thomas Gilbert, longtime Innova sponsor, Canadian player, young guy, 6'5", I believe, huge crusher, and a Nate Sexton sort of protege, is leaving Innova. We don't know where he's going yet. But that's huge, and the rumor mill has thrown in as a possibility that Prodigy is his destination. Now, you'll see in disc golf, I don't know if it's just like, I'm not going to call it a lack of professionalism, but it does seem that in disc golf you'll see players posting that they're leaving a current sponsor, and then you'll get guys from the sponsor that they're going to commenting in the comment section. And it's like, they haven't announced where they're going yet, but they basically kind of have, you know, because they've got all those guys being like, oh, yay, you know, good for you, man. There's a lot of Prodigy guys in in Thomas Gilbert's comments, let's just say that. So Thomas Gilbert, leaving Innova, maybe going to Prodigy. Casey White, no big information here on Casey, but he did get promoted to the tour team, and as a Discmaniac myself, yeah, he's a Discmania sponsored player, and he's promoted to the tour team. That's huge for me because he's gonna get a Tour Series disc, and I love the Tour Series discs. I bag so many Discmania Tour Series discs, so I'm super excited for Casey to get his own disc. That's awesome, good for him. Scott Withers. Scott Withers may be the best disc golf player you've never heard of. I think he plays mostly in like the Pacific Northwest. He's like 1040 rated, doesn't really go on the Pro Tour all that much, but he's a super dominant player up there. And he is leaving. Is he Innova sponsored? I believe he's Innova sponsored. He's leaving and he's moving to Discraft. I heard just the other day that he's Discraft sponsored now, which is wild. So they get another not so big name, but radically skilled player. That's awesome for Discraft. The big one, James Conrad, guys, is leaving Innova. Okay, we don't know for sure that he's leaving Innova, but it's looking likely that he is out of there. And there was a picture posted on Reddit. You may have seen Foundation Disc Golf already talk about this. I actually saw the picture on Reddit before it got pulled off. James Conrad's van was parked outside of MVP's headquarters. So he hasn't even announced that he's leaving yet, but everyone's like, MVP, right? And he posted the other day, he's like, I've got some things in the works. On Facebook, he's posting some changes, some things I can't announce yet. Lo and behold, the MVP players get in the comments. Dan Brooks Wells is in the comments, like, good for you, man, you rock. Not seeing too many Innova players in his comments. I don't know what that says, but don't be surprised if James Conrad signs with MVP. You've got Brodie Smith signing an extension. You've got Nate Sexton signing an extension. Everybody's signing extensions. Eagle McMahon signed an extension with Discmania. Chris Dickerson extension. Everybody's just out here signing extensions, so that's sort of par for the course with disc golf. You get a lot of players that really love their manufacturer, they love the disc they're throwing, and they don't want to leave. Even if more money were to be involved, you know, some of that is just what it is. They like, you know, throwing what they're throwing. But the biggest news of all, and the question on everyone's mind, where in the world is Ezra Aderhold going? Guy came out of nowhere. He's sponsored by OTB. Shout out to OTB Discs. And we have no idea where this guy was playing before, but now he's out here winning A-tiers, competing on the Pro Tour, getting in on the GK Pro skins matches. I mean, this guy is like, I mean, he's not only a wildly skillful player, he can crush, he can putt, but he's a great personality too. He's got a YouTube channel, he's got 10,000 followers on Instagram almost. I mean, this guy's come out of nowhere. And he is not sponsored by a manufacturer. So it's sort of open season on Ezra Aderhold this right now. It's like, where's he going? So speculation, I mean, the guy's been on several YouTube channels lately, but I did just see him post a video with Brodie Smith in Dallas. It was a Get Freaky Face-Off challenge, I believe. They did 18 holes with just a Get Freaky zone. Is he going to Discraft? I feel like the two teams that have the best chance to sign him are Discraft and Discmania. Discmania, I think, because you know, I've seen him on Simon's channel before. Shout out to Simon's Vlogs. I've heard Simon, you know, gunning for him on the vlog. I just think he would really do well with Discmania. The overstability of the discs, the lineup is just, I think it suits him well. And then, you know, there's Discraft always has a shot. They have a lot of, you know, big name players over there at Discraft. So, you know, Paul Macbeth, Paige Pierce, Brodie Smith. I mean, Brodie Smith's not like top tier player, but he's a top tier content producer. And Ezra is turning out to be a top player among content producers in disc golf. So signing with Discraft, it fits their brand, but I think Ezra's gonna go with Discmania because I think the discs suit him better. But yeah, that's just my professional amateur opinion. So yeah, that's where I think Ezra's gonna land, but any manufacturer would be lucky to have him. Yeah guys, that is our update into the world of disc golf. We will return to regularly scheduled programming of unboxings and course reviews and challenges and funny skits with Luke up in Maine and everything you guys know and love about Swanky Disc Golf. So yeah, be sure to like and subscribe, like I said, ring the bell, and stay swanky.